this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another little video. This is the first of a new thing I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be creating characters. This video is going to replace the colour in chat videos, because I think I'm going to stop doing those colour in chats for the moment, because I really want to be creating characters, and I thought it'd be quite fun to sort of try to create some little characters on the video. So little Dennis is with us today, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go from the very beginning to the sketching phase of trying to create a little character. So this character is actually called Kevy the cat, and I created him in, I think it was 2018. I haven't drawn him much though. I've only drawn him about 6 times I think. But he's going to be the sidekick for my little Sophie character. So this is what little Sophie looks like at the moment. That's the size of her. She's going to have this little cat with her called Kevy. He's probably going to be about that big. So when I'm creating this character, I'm going to be thinking about the shapes of little Sophie, so that the little cat will go with it. So I'm going to keep that open to be a bit more, it's like mindful of it I suppose. And these are the sort of little characters I'm creating at the moment for the Draw a Day challenge. These are little dragons. So the little character I create has got to be able to fit in this sketchbook, because for the month of June I'm going to be creating Kevy every day. So I'm going to create a little Kevy drawing every day for the month of June. So I thought this would be quite fun. So I'm going to create him on this video, try to bring him to life, and then for the month of June I'm going to just keep drawing him every single day. And hopefully if I keep drawing him, in the end I'll get used to drawing him and I'll be able to draw him without thinking about it. Because that was something I noticed in, I think it was 2018, I first brought little Kevy to life. And what I noticed was, this is what he looked like the first time I ever did him. What I noticed was every time I tried to draw him, I was struggling to make him look the same. So I think he's going to look something like that, but I'm going to play around with it. He'll probably end up looking just like that I suppose. That'd be quite funny. But so that was the first, that's what he looked like to start with. That's what he last looked like. He became just like a shape really, because I took his eyes off, because little Sophie, at the moment little Sophie hasn't got any eyes. So I thought I'd have Kevy not having any eyes. But so that's what he looked like at the end. I tried to make him very simple shapes, but I wanted him to be a bit sexy as well. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start out by creating a little story for the character, and then picking out some words and trying to create a character based off of those words. But this was what little Sophie looked like in 2018, and that was little Kevy with her. So they're like little friends really. They both had eyes at that point, but I'm a little bit scared of drawing eyes at the moment, so that's why I've dropped the eyes on little Sophie. But there he is there, look, little Kevy. But when I tried to draw him in different poses and stuff, it was quite hard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep that one there, like that. Actually I'll keep this one here I think, because that's the one I like the best. It was based off of that reference. So I have also got some reference images up here somewhere. What I did was I got some reference images of cartoon cat faces. I thought that'd be quite cool to look at other artists' little cute sort of cats really, cat characters. I love these though. They're just simple and fun, and that's what I want Kevy to be. I think one of the words I'll end up with is fun. So I want sort of a cat like this really. Very simple shapes. I like that one as well. These are just little poses, like expressions and stuff. And then I've got some real life cats, so I can see what a real life cat looks like in some different poses. These are funny, these are. I love that. I'd like to do a realistic drawing of that one. and I've also got some poses of other artists' cats. And what I do, I'll put links in the description and everything to these images. So I'm going to be using these for the poses. I'll probably use these in the month of June, I think. But there's just loads of really like fun little poses and stuff around on these. Does anyone know why Windows does that? Sometimes when you zoom in on the image, it stops being able to go from side to side. This is a fun shape. I like the shape of that one. It looks like a bit sort of like a sack of spuds or something. It's quite cool. Oh, this is a cool one as well. This is from somebody on Dribble called Cookie. Again, I liked how they simplified the little cat shape. So I've got loads of different references here, which would be fun, I think. But I'm going to put little Kevy back up there. So the first thing I'm going to do is, these are the tools that I use for the Draw Day challenge. And I'm really only going to be using this pencil, I think, because this is my favourite pencil for sketching rough ideas and stuff. It's the Strat clutch pencil. These are cool. You can get a really sharp point on those as well. So I've already found some reference images of faces and poses. I've got previous versions of Kevy. I've got a size comparison with little Sophie. So I think the size comparison is going to be something like, let's say that's little Sophie. I want Kevy to be like that, so what's that? It's probably going to be about a quarter of her size. Something like that. So first thing I want to do is I want to create a little story about this little character. So in my head, I've never wrote this down, but in my head I've always thought of him as a very, like a posh little cat, because little Sophie is so, I want her to be so fun and naughty, yeah, and a bit stupid, I suppose, and I want Kevy to be like the opposite of her, so that they'll sort of complement each other. So I want him to be very posh, very intelligent. I want him to be like wise, almost like a wise monk. Hee, that's cool. Yeah, like a little wise monk. So I imagine in my head things like, she's going to mess up and he's going to say, he'll be sat there going, I told you. But at the same time, I do want him to be fun. I want him to be fun, and I want him to be cute. What else do I want? I want him to be a little bit naughty, actually. Yeah, a little bit naughty. So, like, you might find him, say, pulling on her hair or something, because she's got a wig on. Imagine he might pull on her hair. Actually, where is that? There's one on here. If I go into, I did an affirmation. There was an affirmation I did of, there we go, look. If it opens up. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be, I knew that was going to happen. It's a big image. I want it to be I want the JPEG version. Oh well. This was in Clip Studio. Little Kevy was like hanging onto her panties. I thought it was quite cool. Don't force it. Learning to let go takes time. So like in that one, he's got a little bit of a naughty side to him, I think. Yeah, that's what I think. So he's got a little bit of a naughty side. So I want to remember that. Naughty side. But 90% of the time he's going to be very posh, quiet, observing. He's going to be observing her, almost like he's judging her. Yeah, he's not judging her, but he's just waiting for her to mess up so he can say, I told you. So that's sort of the words, I suppose. So the story is he's little Sophie's little sidekick. Little Sophie's sidekick. She loves him. He's always there for her. But he's a little bit like, he's a bit rude to her, I suppose. Yeah, he's rude. Rude in a fun way though. Like he's like how two friends are rude with each other. So he's rude with her, but he's a very wise little cat. And yeah, even though he's observing her, he's not judging her. But she thinks he is, I think. She's gonna think he is. So what words have I got here? I've got wise monk, intelligent, fun, naughty side, cute. He's a little bit like that cat on Shrek. He's like a nice little cute cat, but he's got a naughty side as well, because that's what cats are like. So I like that. Posh. He's going to be quite quiet. Yeah, so these are the words I've got. And he's a small character. And I want him to be very simple. Simple. That's a very important word, because little Sophie is so simple. I want him to be quite simple. Saying that, you could make him quite complex, because then it might go quite well with a simple and a complex character. So what I'm going to do, keep those words. I'm going to write those words down on a piece of paper right here. So I want to remember this. Posh, fun, naughty side, cute, quiet, yeah, intelligent. Yeah, and she looks up to him. Little Sophie looks up to him. So he's almost like a, what would you call it? He's almost like a big brother to her or something. Friendly. I want him to be friendly. So that's the words. Now I've got to try and draw him. So what sort of shapes and lines do I think link up with those sort of words? Cute is going to be very curvy. Friendly is going to be curvy as well. Intelligent. What sort of shapes and lines are intelligent? I would say that would be more accessories. So like maybe he could wear a little, what are they called, monarch? One of those things on his eyes. Or maybe he could have a pair of glasses on. Or he could have a little beard, like a wise monk. Or he could be, yeah, he could be maybe sat in like a meditating pose most of the time. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. So most of the time, little Sophie's posing all sexy, and you got this little Kevy just sitting there quietly posing. No, he's what do you call it? He's sitting there very quiet, meditating almost. That'd be quite cool. Naughty side. How would you do a cute character with a naughty side? That would be quite good, I think. If he's normally like that, if he's normally like a curvy shape, you could every so often have him be very. Look at that, look. That's cool, isn't it? You could have him be very, what's it called? Angular. Actually, I like it that they've done that, because you can have more angular shapes. So this is good. I'm going to write that down. Monk pose. Meditating. Yeah, maybe he's very spiritual. He's very spiritual. Little Sophie isn't quite there yet. She's still evolving. That'd be quite cool, I think. So I'm going to put the word spiritual as well. Yes, this is going to be cool. So little Kevy's going to be, most of the time, he's going to be in a meditating pose, like with his little legs crossed, his little paws, And he's also going to have lots of, maybe he'll have like crystals and stuff. Cool. I'm going to try and copy this one here first. So I'm going to try and copy this little cat here. Because it's quite hard, I found it quite hard to recreate a character. What I don't like about this character is I think he's got a bit too much, I don't know, I felt like there was too much details going on, but maybe not. Also, I don't like his ears being pointy. I would have him have more roundy ears now. And I think I prefer the eyes on the... See, it's done that thing again. It's very weird, that. I think I prefer the eyes on... Is it that one? Yeah. I think he's got better eyes on that, because they're more simple. So he's gonna have round ears. That's quite cool. Would you put whiskers on? Also, you're gonna have to think about how can you do a cat in a meditating pose. See, I want to try and simplify the shapes. That goes like that. I'd rather it just went like that, or like that. Simpler shapes. So let's have a look here. I'm gonna try and turn this into a bit more of a simple character. Actually, I want him to have bigger ears. It's a bit like a bear now. I want him to have bigger eyes as well. And what sort? Yeah, a little pink nose. See, I know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm doing details. I'm doing too many details. I should be doing big shapes. Big bastard basic shapes. I've got to focus on the big bastard basic shapes. I even need to think, how big is his body compared with his head? What have these other people done? They've done quite... I love that shape. I'm gonna try and... Let's try and do one like this. See what it looks like. Yeah, maybe I'll try and make his whole body, because on that one his head is his body. I quite like that. Maybe I can make him in like sort of like an egg shape. Yeah, like an egg. I like that, the way the little feet come out of the... That could be quite a good meditating pose, I think. You could have him like going like this. Probably have to be like that, I think. Yeah, and little tail going along like that. Try and make it a bit more curvy. That's a funny shape, that. How would you do his little mouth? I like that mouth I had over there. I think I'm going to make him have little ears like that. Actually, I quite like that. Does it go with... Would it fit with little Sophie, do you think? Maybe. Try and do that again. I want him to be like an egg. Think about an egg. Sort of like that. But then if he was walking, what would his little feet... Yeah, look at that lady, he's got tiny little feet. Grumpy guts. Oh, that's good. Look, when he's grumpy, his back goes up. It's quite cool, that. I like the way they've done the whiskers as well, on his face. Because that's one way to get rid of some of the details. Because I always thought those whiskers are too much detail. Especially because he's such a small character. You're not really going to see those whiskers. But if you do the whiskers on the face, I think that'd be a bit easier. That's quite good. I want to try and copy this one here. So I want an egg shape. It's based off of an egg. Big ears, big round ears, because they're round and cute. Big eyes, because I remember reading somewhere that big eyes is cute. A little pointy nose, because we like pointy noses. Then you can have little whiskers on his actual face. Yeah, I like that. And then little sort of, yeah, that's quite cool, that. I think I need to play with the, I'm not quite happy with it. He needs to have little feet like that, doesn't he? He looks a bit weird. He looks like a mouse. I'm not sure if this is Kevy. This isn't what I see Kevy like in my head. It's quite, I like it though. Don't think it looks like a cat. And also, I don't like his little feet. Do it again. I like that his head is his body. I think that's quite cool. Maybe you could do his little feet like that. Big eyes, big ears. Yeah, maybe you are going to have pointy ears, because otherwise it doesn't look like a cat. I like that as a character, but I don't think that's little Kevy. I like that one. Maybe I'll just leave him like that, but I know what I could do. Let's try to make that like that. So mix the two together. Yeah, because he needs a little blue collar as well. I want him to have his collar. I know what I do. Try and, how about if I do this, look, mimic that shape. I like the tail on that. And put his little feet like that. That needs to go. But he needs a collar on. Have a little bell on it. I think he's going to have pointy ears. Little pointy nose. Oh, I think that's got potential. That one's better than that one, I think. I like that as a little mouse. I like that. It's not Kevy though. That's more like Kevy. Look, it looks a bit like that, but a bit different. Yeah, I like that one. I think we're getting there. What would he look like from the side? Look at that one, look, bum. He looks like a loaf of bread. I feel like Kevy from the side would be more sort of like this. I feel like he'd be more like that. Looks like a little parrot. I think he'd be more like that sort of shape from the side. Yeah, quite like that. I like that. I need to... I like that he's got his little collar on. I'm going to try this again. So... big round shape, little collar. If you wanted his feet to the side, how would I do his feet on the side? He'd have little feet like that, I suppose. He still looks like an egg, which is nice. That tail's going to be fun to draw, I think, because you're going to be able to go crazy with that. His tail is going to be just like little Sophie's hair. Little Sophie's hair is like crazy. It goes all over the place. And what I like about that is you can go crazy with it, with the shapes. I feel like his tail's going to be like that. Let's go with really big ears. And really big eyes. No, I don't like that, I don't think. Actually, it's quite... Maybe I do. He looks too much like a mouse again. Maybe I need to look at a cat. Cat references. Oh, I need like a proper cat. Cats have got pointy ears. Let's see if I can draw him without looking at it. So it's going to be like a blob. Little feet. Got his little collar. Big ears. Nah, don't like that. It looks like one of those whack-a-moles. His collar needs to be further down. I think I want his feet to be... it's really hard to... I think there is potential in this one. Maybe you could have a little... Maybe he is going to be a standing up cat. Like that. Maybe. What would he look like from the side if he was like that? It'd look like this, I think. A little collar. He'd have little paws there. He'd have to have his little nose. Again, I think that's a good character, but it's not Kevy. It's quite hard, this. It's going to be drawing it from different angles, it's going to be hard as well. That's something I've noticed with all of these. It's always quite hard to draw characters in different poses. I like that. I want him to have a collar though. That is not Kevy. How about we try something else? Let's think of something else here. Alright, he's posh. He's fun. He's naughty. Cute. That's an important word. Friendly. That's an important word as well. Posh. That's important as well. Posh. What a posh... Yeah. Posh would have to be accessories. I do like that one. Let's try and make him be more like that. No, that's not right. He's got to have pointy ears, unfortunately. That feels like it's his head. There's something, there's a good one in here somewhere. I like that one. That looks like somebody wearing a mask. Does it go with Little Sophie? I think I'm going to end up going back to what I had before. It's a bit too complicated, that one. Yeah, that's him. I think, let's, come on. Let's try and draw that again. So, like that. I want him, his legs like this. I need to look at that reference. I like that. I like that. Maybe his eyes are too big. Little nose. I think what I might end up doing is taking bits of that and putting it into the original Kevy. That's what, let's try that. Let's draw the original Kevy. Like that, little tail, make his head a bit bigger. He's got his little collar on. And then what I want to do is try and put some of, look at that one, look. Put some of that into it. So I want him, yeah, I think I want his ears going off of his head, not inside of the circle. And then I can do that. Yeah, I like that. Simpler. Then I want his little nose. His little whiskers are going to be lines. And then his eyes. Oh, he looks a bit upset. I think that's him. I'll just need to play around with the proportions and stuff. And keep drawing him a lot until I get good at it. I'm liking that one, I think. From the side, what would he look like? What did he look like over here? Yeah, I never drew him from the side because I didn't know how to do it. Maybe he would be like... little ears on the actual lines. That's better. I think I might make a little button nose. like that, and then like that. That's quite cool. I think that would be quite nice. Need to make his face look a bit cuter. I quite like that. I'd maybe make his nose. I love his ears now. Maybe make his nose be like that, so that there's no lines coming off of there. Oh, look. Maybe you could make it a little bit come off. I quite like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make his body be a bit smaller. Ears on the line. Eyes. Little nose. Something like that. Tiny little body. Yeah, this is getting better now, I think. Where's the words? So he's got to be spiritual. I think I'll get spiritual in via his poses. I think intelligence equals accessories. So maybe he has a pair of glasses on, or he could have a little walking stick. That'd be cool. Yeah, he's got a little walking stick. He's like a little wise old man. Maybe he has a little beard. Like a little guru. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, I think I might do that. He'd have a little beard. Got a little nose. That's quite good. Maybe do that. Put the lines on his... He's got a little beard. Yes! I think I'm going to do that. And he's got a little walking stick. Oh, yeah. Got a little bit of character now. He's got a beard and a little walking stick. Oh, I like that. That actually looks a bit like him now. It's the same but different. I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there for the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the computer and I'm going to play around with this for a few hours, and then what I'll do at the end of the video is I'll put a little picture of what he actually looks like at the moment. But then what I'll do is next month I'll be drawing him every day for the month of June, and like I said, I'll try to draw him in different poses, different angles, and hopefully if I keep drawing him, in the end he'll get consistency. But that's what he's going to look like from the side, something like that. That's what he's going to look like from the front. So I want to remember, little body, big head, ears on the line, simple whiskers. I want his collar. I want him to have a beard. How do you spell beard? Beard. Beard and a walking stick. Oh, this would be cool, because the walking stick is a very straight line and little Sophie is very curvy, so you're going to have the straight line of the walking stick like at odds and stuff with the curviness. I think that'd be fun, because he's got a little bit of a naughty side, I can see him sort of whacking little Sophie with the walking stick. So maybe little Sophie's doing a sexy little pose, like that or something, and little Kevy's whacking her with a walking stick. Get your clothes back on. It's going to be quite cool, I think. I can't wait to put these two together. I've been wanting to do this for ages, but I've been a little bit scared to do it, really. Look, on that one, I could imagine little Sophie sitting there, little Kevy sort of like slopped over her, or maybe sitting down here. They're going to be cuddling up together. And on this one, he could be sat on her shoulder. And then if she's ever got pockets, he could be sat in her pocket. And then every now and again, she'll be doing a sexy pose. And right next to her, little Kevy will be doing a sexy pose like her. He'll be pretending to be posing, which I think would be quite fun. So that's basically that. For the colours, I'm going to stick to the original colours. I'm going to have him have, he's going to have 2 shades of grey. I like the colour grey. I think it goes well with little Sophie as well. He's going to be grey, pink nose, little pink triangles on his ear, white whiskers, and he'll have little patches of darker grey. Just like that. Simple shapes. So that's basically that's little Kevy. So he started out as, what did he start out as? Started out like that, and he sort of changed a little bit. He's going to basically be like that. I think he's going to be a bit more of a fun character. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to do more of these because I was struggling with it, but I was having fun. And I like the way that certain things just happen naturally. And like, what I noticed was, I'd created a little story about him being a wise monk and stuff, but as I started adding accessories and stuff like that, that started playing back into the story. So it's almost like the story was helping me come up with the design, but the design was also starting to change the story. It's quite cool, that. I hope you enjoyed that, and little Dennis is going to enjoy this, I think. And then little Kevy is going to become a little friend for little Dennis. Oh, I'll tell you what I'd love, a little puppet of little Kevy puppet. That'd be cool. But basically, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go onto the computer and start playing around with it a little bit more. Try to get it a bit better, I suppose. So I'll be messing about on Procreate, and this is what I've currently got. I think I've got to keep practicing drawing him just over and over and over and over again, which is why I think June will be a good month, because I'm going to be drawing him in all different types of poses and stuff. But that's sort of what I'm thinking. He's going to be I think he's quite cool. I'm looking forward to doing this though. So does he go with little Sophie? I think so. I'll have to just keep playing with him, because he's going to end up being about that big, I think. He's got a little walking stick. That beard's going to be quite hard. It's going to be quite hard to put that beard on, and I also want to keep his collar on. So, and I was thinking, like, if you put his beard on, you got to somehow show his hands. So it's going to be quite hard to work out how to do his beard and still have his fur different colours and stuff. But that's basically it. That's it for this video. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did. If you've got any tips or advice, please share them in the comments and stuff. But for the month of June, it's Cats of June. It's an art challenge called Cats of June. And I just thought to myself, this would be a perfect opportunity to practice drawing Kevy the cat. But I thought before I do that, I've got to sort of know what he looks like. So that's what that's all about. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you later for another one.